Hi, I'm Nadia Daggett with Greystone Investment Group, where you invest and we do the rest. And our primary focus is on investors. We help them buy and sell investment properties for flips, for lease options, and for corporate rentals and buy and holds. So today what I was going to talk to you a little bit about is why people are switching to using corporate rentals in the market when they're buying these investment properties, or if they have these investment properties. One thing is I'm having a lot of investors coming from the current Airbnb and VRBO. So we have a lot of owners that already have investment properties that are coming over to our property management because right now during this time with the coronavirus, our state has put a 14-day hold on booking short-term rentals. However, our corporate rentals are actually taking a lot more bookings because we're helping the communities with multiple different ways. With insurance claims, we have people that have to be out of their home and need a short-term stay. And we also are working with traveling nurses, and the traveling nurses need a place to stay during this time. So we do those housings for them. We also have the traditional long-term investors that have long-term tenants in there that are also transforming into the corporate rental right now because of the high return on investment. With corporate rentals, you're usually getting, on average, about 3 times more than a long-term tenant. You also have less damage and less time on your turnover. These corporate rentals are usually at least 1 month, sometimes 3 months, and up to a year to 2 years on the rentals. And number 3 is the new investors looking for that little extra income they're trying to gain in for their investment portfolio. They're taking a look at the advantages of long-term tenants versus corporate rentals, and with the higher return on investment, they are moving to the corporate rental side of things as well. So why choose Greystone? They have many options of property management, but why choose Greystone? Greystone, we're kind of taking a different outlook here. There's multiple different ways that we are trying to mold into this new environment right now. One thing with the coronavirus, we are protecting our cleaners and our maintenance crews. They are bundled up and making sure everything is clean from top to bottom. We also are making it very active. We're trying to be very proactive to make sure that everything is taken care of and maintained during this time, because this is a very important time when people need to stay home, and we want to make sure the homes are maintained and clean. The other reason why joining Greystone, if you do not currently use property management, is the veil, the owner veil. So right now, you may have some problems with your tenants, or they may have some problems with the property. This keeps you away, keeps your family safe. You can use our services to keep your property active and keep your property maintained, well maintained and well cleaned during this time. So we would love to talk to you if you are running your own properties and you are maintaining your own properties. We definitely can handle that as well and keep those active, keep your income coming in during this time. We want to make sure that you're not having a lapse of period either for your income, because that does hurt everybody. And so we are trying to adjust to this time period right now and move forward with our investments and how you can capitalize on getting the new properties into new investments and getting the highest return on investment with Greystone. If you are interested in some of our corporate rentals and seeing how high you can get on your return on investment, please let us know. Our information is below, and you can contact us anytime and see if there's something that you would like to work with. One other thing that is big right now that I would highly recommend, if you do have a long-term tenant, one thing we're recommending to our investors is to keep them or try to keep them your properties into Section 8. That will keep your properties and your tenants maintained. It will keep them in the properties, and that way you're not having any loss of income during this time. When the tenants are out of work, they're having a hard time making the payments, but with Section 8, they are making their payments. With Greystone, we are certified to handle Section 8, and we work with your property to make sure that it is set up and run appropriately so you can get qualified with Section 8. And that is something that we do recommend during this time. Hopefully this does not last too long, but if we do have a little bit of break for say a month to 2 months in this, we hope that we're able to give you options for your investment properties with your long-term tenants, your corporate rentals, and if you have Airbnbs, we can definitely help you by bringing them over into the corporate rentals, and we'll be helping our community that way and keeping our traveling nurses, our insurance claimants, and people that needing a place to stay, and allows them to have that place to stay during this time. And again, I'm Nadia Daggett with Greystone Investment Group, where you invest and we do the rest, and hopefully we hear from you. Alrighty, thank you.